let's execute some simple programs. I want to know, we know about echo, it's a command used to display, right. So I want to find out the length of a string. So how do I do this? How do I find out the length of a string? So we have to use this thing, bin slash bash. So why do we write this? Because again, by default this is a bash only, but if not, you have to use this, right. So this thing we have to use if you are using online, what we say, the Linux thing, but here this is by default a bash compiler. Okay, so it is taking it as that way. So I will take string str equal to my name something, my name is Raj. Okay, then I want to find out the length of this string. So I will use len equal to, I am using a variable length here, then I will give here, right. I can give the string. So what is the variable name here? String, what I have given here? Str. Okay, so len is the function, length equal to this you give here, and you can give echo the length is, right. Here you can give $len, right. So this is a simple program. So it will give us the length of the string. Okay, so let me compile this. The length is 14. See here, 1 2 space is 3, then 7 8 9 10 space and 4, it is 14. Simple program to find out the length of the string, right. How do you reverse a string? How do you reverse a string? We found out the length. How do we reverse a string? Any guess? Okay, maybe this is typical, asking you to write out the comments here. Let's see how to reverse the string. So in the same thing I will modify. So instead of this lengthy one, I will just give one word here. I will give lovely. I want to do reverse of this, right. So same here, I will just delete this str. Okay, I want to do the reverse of this string. So here there are multiple ways of doing it. Okay, we have one command, I think I will write this here. See, we have one thing called rev. Okay, it will reverse rev, it will reverse the particular what we say, the string, right. So what is the command we give here? I will give here $echo. What I want to echo here? This string. What is the string I have given? Str. So $str, right. See this pipe symbol rev. So what I am doing here, you see, the meaning of this is echo this in reverse order and store it back in the str. Echo this in reverse order and store it back in the str. So here I can give the reverse the string is, sorry, we can give here $str. Okay, so this will do the reverse of this and execute. Something that, yeah, it is giving the reverse string is no. Here it has given the output. Some mistake happened here. Yeah, I should not give this space, sorry. Yes, see, I think this is visible. The reversed string is this, Lovely Professional University, right. So LOVELYPROFESSONAL, yes, it has nicely reversed it. Okay. Another simple program on strings, maybe one last one in string. I want to capitalize, maybe I want to give one string here, I want to make the first letter capital. Okay, I want to make the first letter capital letter of each sentence. Let me say, I wrote here the or maybe I write LOVELY, just lovely. This I want to make the first letter capital. Okay, so how do we capitalize it? Right, this is little tricky and important to know. See, if just a second, fine. So let's see some in the looping statements. Okay, so I want to print some even number or odd number. Okay, so we use here looping statements. So how we do that? So I use for loop here for I equal to, like in programming, I less than equal to 10. This is same as C programming only, I plus plus, right? But the important part here is we have to follow the indentation, right? Do if I will use space here, dollar I modulo 2 is this, if this value is equal to 0, then it is even number, right? Then in that case echo dollar I, right? I want to do that, then I will go back. Fi is the closing syntax, sorry, Fi, and close the for loop, right? So this will print numbers from 1 to 10 only if they are even numbers. Oh, something wrong here. I modulo 2 dollar I modulo 2 is equal to 0. No, I equal to 1 10. What happened for this is simple. Do if now it should come. Yes, see, sorry, we have to give space. When you are using square brackets, we have to give space here. So you see, we got 2, 4, 6, 10, right? Another example, maybe I think you understood this now. For loop is same as our C programming or other C++ also we do the same, right? Important point here, we have to maintain the indentation. We have to give the proper spaces when you are doing it, and after if and after square brackets we always have to give the space. See, when you are assigning values like this, don't give space here. When you are assigning values like this, don't give space. Okay, that is an important point in this. Yes. Okay. Other thing, maybe sum of first n numbers, we can do that program, sum of first n numbers, right? So I will again delete this. Same for loop I will use. I want to take that number from the user. So let's talk about read. So read is a command, right? Read is a keyword here which is useful for us to take the input from the command prompt. Okay, taking the input from the command prompt, we have to use read. So let me take the number. So read, right, read minus p, I will tell a message, enter the number. Okay, I will tell the message, enter the number, and space you can give here num. So this number I want to read now, right? Then I will declare another variable sum equal to 0. See here, I am telling this, here sum equal to 0, don't give any space. I will execute and show you if I give space what will happen here, right? Then we have our for loop. I am trying to do sum of first n natural numbers, let us say 5. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 I want to do, right? So I equal to 1, then I will give here I less than or equal to which number, n, right? So dollar num. Okay, then I plus plus, right? Then I will give here do, I have to give space. So sum is one variable I am using here, sum equal to dollar. What I have to do here, I equal to, the sum is 0, so sum plus 1. So sum equal to dollar sum plus dollar I. I can give this way. Okay, Then after this, this is done. So I'll go back here and do done. I want to print the value of sum. So I will say echo the sum of first n numbers is, you can give here dollar, sum has the value, right. So let's execute, enter the number, it's asking, I'll give 5 here. Okay, maybe this I understood now. This we have to give, since in a single thing, sum, let's try this. I give 5, yeah, perfect. See, earlier I gave here sum equal to dollar sum plus dollar I, but it is sum plus I in a single, we have to write in single brackets. So answer is 15, right. Now you see, I will make a small mistake here, I will give sum equal to 0. Now see the output, 5, see it is throwing error, sum equal to 0. See, this error is coming here, though it is giving the answer, but it is throwing one message here, because when you write like this, it will treat this as a inbuilt function, okay, not as a variable. So we have to always give like this. So I will give some 100, 5050 is the sum of first n numbers, okay. So maybe something in arrays, let's see. Let's talk about the sorting of arrays, maybe sorting in ascending and descending order, okay. So we'll see one more program, sorting array elements in ascending or descending order. Just a second, yeah, right. So let me define an array. So you can give any variable ARR equal to, I will give here some numbers. So there are multiple ways of, again, like in other programming languages, we have multiple ways of assigning array values. So I'll give some numbers here, 27, 33, 21, 11 and maybe 86, 76. Okay, I have given the array. I want to sort the array elements, right. How do you print the array elements? How do you print the array elements? What is the, no, I will write echo given array is, or given array elements are, right. What is the command we write here? How do you print the array elements? Generally we use indexing, right. So what is the indexing we have to give in the shell scripting? Any guess how to give the indexing? Definitely I have to give this $ARR, but what will I give here in the index? Yes, any guess of the, what is the, shall we define one for loop and print? How do you print the array elements? Any guess? Okay, see, no problem, we have to give here star. If you give star, it will print the array element. I will just execute this and show to you. See, oh no, 27 star. Yeah, I have to use this flower brackets here. Yes. Yeah, see. So ARR square bracket star. So simply it will show you the given array elements are this. Okay, remember this, very important. I am giving ARR in flower brackets, ARR square brackets star. In place of index we are giving star. So all the elements it will print. Now I have to do the sorting logic. So how do we sort? So we have a function sort in this shell scripting. We have a function called sort. I think you might have studied Python programming. So there we also have one function called sort, right? But I want to do them in ascending order. Okay. So how do we use this sort function in ascending or arranging the sorting the array elements? How do we use this? So I will give, I want to store the output in the same array, let's say. Okay, so I want to store, so I want to print the elements. So echo, I want to print these elements, sorry, it is dollar echo. How do you print the array elements? In this fashion. I will use the same command here, dollar, because I want to do them, I want to print them in order. Okay, sorry, yes, why addition, yes. See, I think you remember how I was doing the string reverse. We are printing but in reverse order, right? Here also we will do that. Okay, so then I will give here one pipe symbol, and then I will use this sort command, sort minus n, right, and I want to print them in new line, means I want to give some space there, right. Then we use tr/n. Even if you do not use this, it is fine, right. Now let us go and again do the echo. Let us see. Unexpected end of file. Okay, so I should end somewhere. Till how long should I go, right? I should end it echo. This is, oh, one more additional has come here, single quote. Yeah, now let us see. Missing operand after /n. tr-/n. I want to give space in between. What is the mistake? Yeah. Oh, it is giving same. It is not sorting. Sort -n. Let me use this again. Okay. Still no change. Echo arr tr/n, give some space, then sort. We are doing this, right. So let us understand, maybe echo just a okay. Let us quickly sort out this. $echo, I am printing this, I am using tr/n. Oh, here it should be reverse order. Yeah, now let us check it. Yeah, see, we got this. So I will just try to explain you what we are trying to do here. ARR echo, see, I am taking each element, I am sorting that one by one, and again I am storing them in the new array. In the same array I am trying to store them, I am replacing the place, right. So this can help us in sorting. Now how do we do in reverse order? Can you tell me the change here? How do we do this in reverse order? How do we sort the array elements in the reverse order? See, what I am trying to do here, okay, let me explain you. Once I am, echo means take the elements, tr /n means break down into each line, okay, converting the array elements into separate lines. Then that output I am trying to sort, one element per line, first element then second element, right, line by line I am trying to sort. After that again I am placing them. tr means translate, tr stands for translate. What I am translating? The elements in a single line, I am translating them to single lines, right. how do we do in reverse? Can someone tell how do we do in reverse? Hyphen NR. Okay. See, N means in numerical order, R means reverse order. Let us see the output. I am just using the option R. See, in reverse. Sort hyphen R means in reverse order, hyphen N means in numerical order. Right? So, we have two options to use. Like somebody has told NR, let us just show you what happens here. Even that it is in reverse order. So, you can directly give NR or you can simply give even R. It will do that in reverse order. Okay. Another one more problem in array, and then we will move towards the actual application of shell scripting in DevOps. I want to insert a new element at some place in this array. How do we do that? So, I am deleting this line. I want to insert a new element at some location and at some index. How do we insert the new element? Right. So, I already have this element. I will read the new element, read, enter the new element. Okay. And I will give it as new value. Okay. Then I also want to read the index. We can also read the index. So, where do you want to insert? Enter the index. Okay. So, index value I will give, I will give some index. I am giving double X because I am worried about the, even index should work. This I am not outputting it, right. This should come outside. New value, and here it should be index. So, I am taking these values. Okay. Now, I want to insert an element at that index. So, how do we insert it? Same thing, you have to write echo, you have to insert that an element at that index. So, how do we do that? Right. So, let me give you the command here. See, ARR equal to, in the same thing I want to store, right. So, what should I do? We know that we have seen about star, right. We understood A of star, right. This is used for indexing while printing, and there is something called as @ to traverse the elements. To traverse the elements, we use @. From where do you want to traverse, right? So, I want to traverse all the elements. So, I am giving here $. From where do I want to traverse? See, I want to traverse from 0 to that index as it is. I want to, the elements from 0 to that index, I want to go as it is. So, $index. Okay. After this, I will just close the floor bracket. Now, within this, I will be storing the elements as it is. After this, what I have to do? I have to insert the new value. So, what is the new value here? $new value. Okay, I insert this. Then the remaining elements as it is. That is from where? It is from the index, right? It is 0 to, I think you are aware of this in Python programming, 0 to n means it is actually 0 to n minus 1. So, 0 to index means it is actually 0 to index minus 1. Then I am putting the new value in the array, and then the same logic. What is that? Again I will give double quotes ARR @ till where you want to go? I want to go till index. I want to go till $index, right. Somewhere something is missing, one bracket, correct. No, this is the opening bracket. here is the opening. Sorry, this should come outside. Yeah, this is fine. Then the new bracket. Yeah, now it is matching. You can print the element. See what I have done here. We are trying to insert a new element. How are we doing? In array, @ is used, right? Star means all the values. @ means the one I specify. Okay. So let's see the output what it gives. So let me give the new element, let me give some 40. The index I want to give is 3. See, after 3 it is inserting the elements 27, 33, 21, then 40, 11 and 76. Okay. Right. So when you are using this @ and star are some special characters used in array. Okay. So when you are using @ it is for no individual element. When it is star, it is for all the elements. Okay. This is about the array problems. Maybe let us see one final problem on basic shell scripting. What can we see? I think you are aware of this else if. No, we can use else if ladder, no, for loop, elif. I think it's very simple. I think we give like this, something like this. If, no, I am just writing simple command to explain you. If the score value what I am using is greater than or equal to 80, and right, you can use the logical operators as well. Okay, if it is this, then tab you give here. I am using a variable grade equal to a. Okay, then after this I want to give else if. So we have something called elif. You see here, elif. Okay, why is this coming? Let me again change this. So it should be elif. Yeah. So I can give this elif. Again I can write this. If the score is greater than 70, then I can give grade is equal to B. Right. So like this you can have n number of else ifs. No, elif we call it as elif here. Finally, if it ends, I will put fi and you can print the grade, right. So echo for printing the grade for marks $s. See, in between the sentence I am giving $grade, right. So how do we define the variable here? I have to define the variable. No, that's it. Marks I am not given. I have to enter the marks here. Read -p, enter the marks, colon, here I will give yes. So for this, oh, but I gave here score, right? Score, sorry. SCORE. Okay. Enter the marks. Let me give something around 85, 86. See, the grade for marks 86 is A. Okay. In between like this, you can give the variables also. So as simple as that. The point here was to discuss about elif. You can have n number of elifs followed by fi, right, ending with the fi. Okay. So these are some basic shell scripting programs what we have.